everybody, so in this second video we're gonna talk about the recruitment agencies in France and my experience in the logistics company. So I encourage you to watch the first video so you'll be able to connect some dots on certain topics. So there are several recruitment agencies here in France. There's Adico, Adica, Proman, Manpower, Randstad, to name a few. Now, what are the kinds of jobs that they offer? So, there could be in the domain of logistics, transports, even human resource, sometimes in a hotel and restaurant business, and also for the construction, electrician, plaquist, masonry, and all the required skills in a chantier or in a construction site. So there are different branches of agencies. Now, mine, I chose Manpower Blee. Now, Manpower Blee, they are connected to all the companies in the industrial zone in San-Vulbas, which is not far from Lyon and not far from my place. Now, it's more of the logistics part. So I applied there. I remember it was Monday. I did my exam. I did my interview. They're very easy. Well, also it's my third year in France, so my level of French is like pamal. Okay. So, and I started Wednesday. So that's how fast it was. Now, don't be confused. I was direct hired by Manpower Agency, but I work in Van Privé Logistics. So what's Van Privé Logistics? So it's an online shop. You can say it's like an Amazon, but it's more about the products, branded products, and they put it on discount sale. So for example, the last collection of the season of Guess, we handle them and sell them in a discounted price because Van Privé translated to private sales. Now, there are different tasks in this logistics company. So, from the control of the quality, the quantity, the stocks, of course, by preparing them, putting them in envelope, and until expedition. So, it was really a great experience for me because I was able to discover another domain. That's like you realize that there are a group of people that wakes up at 3 a.m. to prepare your command, your orders, imagine. So there are, and there are also different kinds of job, and there's an evolution within the company. You can supervise, you can be a team leader, you can be a technician, you can be a responsable affair, or even the supervisor, or even a director, but you need a better qualification, of course. But for me, I just did the most basic job, which is the préparateur de commande. Now, what's the challenge that I encountered with this kind of job? Well, mostly it's in a warehouse ambience, and of course the job is more likely a routine. So for me, when I was a teacher, it's like you always think of what the lessons, you're surrounded with children and all, so it's really a big adjustment. So there. But if you are after in the logistics domain, then this is perfect for you. Now, I also stayed there for 18 months because it's the maximum stay you can do as an interim, and it's a Van Privé law rule. Yeah. So I stayed also long because I was in a service where I met funny coworkers and a good relationship with them. So that's very important. Even though it's a routine job, if you have a good relationship with your coworkers, like it helps you to stay. And also a good relationship with the boss. Now, my boss even offered me a permanent contract, so I was really delighted. It's like, I'm now welcome to society. So there, and at the same time, the Manpower also offered me a permanent contract, CDI Van Privé and CDI Manpower at the same time. Hooray! Now, what's the difference? So it's very simple. CDI Van Privé, I work in Van Privé, direct hired. But the CDI Manpower is another thing. They offered me 3 job titles depending on my profile. So I really don't have a profile in logistics. But at least they gave me a préparateur de commande, manutentionnel, I don't know what's that, adjunct de fabrication. So it's more of working in factories, producing something, I believe. Now, for example, my first company is Van Privé, Preparator de Command, and I can stay there only 36 months as CDI manpower. So at the end of contract, manpower will find me another job, maybe a manutentioner in XPO logistics, etc., etc. So CDI manpower allows you to work in different organizations or companies depending on the three titles. So I really hope they have something for the field of education. It would be really cool. But no. It's more of a choice if you like to be direct hired to the company or to be direct hired to an agency. But at the end, I did not accept them because I have a project to go back to teaching. So I stayed as an intérimaire. So going back at this contract, the intérimaire, what's also interesting, it has the IFM, the Indemnity Fund Mission. So it means like they give you an allowance of being in an unstable contract because my contract as intérimaire, I sign it every week for 18 months, except for a period where I signed it for 2 months and a half because it was Christmas. So it's like really anytime you could lose the job. So you have this little allowance of a help. So imagine you have the basic salary, you have the indemnity fund mission of manpower, and then you have the prime of Van Privé. So the prime is like it's an allowance also by VP Logistics, basing on your performance. So that's how I really recommend the Van Privé for those who wants to try this domain also, because they really compensate their employees well. And at the same time, they have these small perks that I see. There's the manicure and pedicure day, a massage day, an osteopath day. But if there's a slot for the temporary workers. And also, they take care of us, the temporary workers. For example, there's the low season or not a lot of job. They try their best to put you in another service, to put you in another bâtiment, or if there's really no need, you will be still on the list and they will call you back there. That's why I recommend also this logistics. And also, as a last tip, if you're gonna go for the working agencies, look for after the ones with the comité d'entreprise. So I really recommend also manpower, because even though I was a temporary worker, I receive a lot of advantages like a Christmas bonus, discounts in a sports club, discounts in concert tickets, and even check vacants. So that's also helpful and advantageous. What else? So for the next video, I'm gonna discuss about allocation chômage. This is the government allowance that I am receiving after leaving my work in Van Privé. Now there's rules and regulations in this, right, that I will discuss on the next video. So there you are. So if you have any comments and suggestions or clarifications, please feel free to comment below. So there you are. I think I covered everything. So thank you so much for listening and have a good day. Bye.